deep in the backwoods of northern Ontario. 40 kilometers of trails to the nearest paved road. 2 years to get access to this spot in the middle of nowhere. Clearing a cabin spot, harvesting all the logs. And now, building our dream cabin. A safe haven, getaway, the ultimate hunt camp. To be self-reliant, not to survive, but to thrive. This is Holmes Boys Outdoors.
We're here.
We are here. We're back up at the cabin. We got in yesterday. The bugs were totally bad. But the screen-in porch has been working unbelievably. But the vegetation's growing up. So we brought the weed whacker up. The trail end's getting overgrown, so we got to do some trail cutting. I'm not going to film a bunch there. It's exactly what you'd expect it to look like. We still have some logs over here to mill up, but we're going to try and get the eaves done. My son and my dad are up, so we got 3 generations up here just hanging out. Yeah, let's get to work. Okay, breakfast is done. Got 3 coffees in us. We're ready to make some noise. Toss the generator on, get the freezer cooled down, and then we got to weed whack all this vegetation down. It's just getting a little claustrophobic in here. It's trying to regain what we've cleared, so all over here. All that. Got to clear it all out, so we're going to do that. Going to cut some trails. Going to get pops on the mill, I think. And yeah, I don't think this is going to be crazy production. We're not here for too long. We're going to have the full day here. Head back tomorrow, so just trying to maintenance some stuff. And but this screened in porch is working amazing, even with some of the voids between the screen and the railing. They haven't seemed to find those little cracks. So I'm gonna try and get that screen under the porch just to do it, just to say we did, but I don't think they are coming up through the cracks, the bugs. So yeah, it was an interesting drive in yesterday. It's really overgrown. When I got here yesterday, I walked around the side and I hit my head on the chimney, and that fell on my head. So that wasn't good. That didn't feel good. We're gonna get the boat to the lake today. I think the little guy wants to do some fishing, but we're gonna run the Jenny and get some stuff done. Then I think we'll go to the lake later, get some fishing done. You guys want to see something crazy? Look at all these. These are just house flies. They don't bite, but hundreds. I gotta get in my truck. Uh-oh. Okay, you guys wanted to see the toilet. We built this the first year we camped here. That's her. It works. It's not pretty, but it's overgrown, so we're gonna do some cutting here. And just make it look a little bit nicer, you know? Nice little log cabin. That was our first little build on the property here. And camps that way. And then this was our little walkway through here to Old Camp. So let's see what we can do to clean this up. So one thing about when you're building up in the bush is there is a lot of maintenance involved, right? But you got to stay on top of everything. Just simple little tasks like this just still need to be done, right? Like, it's great building a cabin and everything, but you just got to reclaim. See, look at all this vegetation coming into the road. So we'll just do a quick run through here and get it knocked down. Old Camp is completely overrun with ferns. So I'm gonna go weed whack around our trailer and our little lumber pile over here, just so we don't lose a bunch of stuff, right? It just seems to overtake everything, so it's back there, you can't really see it. So I'm gonna make a little run in through here and clean it up. And then clean up near camp, and then we're gonna get to work. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I cleaned the area up. Ran out of weed whacker string, so got 90% of it done. But it opens it back up quite a bit. So yeah, we're gonna go cut some trails soon. We're gonna get the mill sorted out and see if we can't get those logs milled up. I was supposed to do it last time I was up. We ran out of time. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna pull those eaves out, and I'm gonna start painting the eaves black just so they don't stand out as much against the nice cabin. We don't want to ruin it with some yucky white eaves troughs. So we're gonna run them off this side so you can't see it as much, and run them down into a barrel out back. So okay, first coat of paint is on the eaves. I'm getting the mill all set up. I'm going to do a couple logs. We're going to continue milling some boards for the loft, 1.25 inches, and kind of seeing what we can get out of those. They're pretty small, but we might be able to use them for bits and pieces up there. But they're going to go to waste, so we got to do something with them. So I'm going to head over there and start picking our logs out here, measuring them out. So this log here has a pretty good taper to it. It's maybe only 6 inches at the end, and it's about 14 feet long. So I'm thinking if I stay in the fat part of it, and I take it at like, maybe we'll take it at 7 feet. Then we should be able to pull some boards about 6 inches wide. And because we don't have the boys up here, this will be easier for me to just slap on the mill myself. Square it up. Cut boards, and then we can kind of mix and match up in the loft there. Because yeah, we'll probably stagger the joints up there, so we have a bunch of long ones that are all cut the same length. And then if we had some shorter ones, we can then use them. This log over here beside it looks pretty good. It's about 12 inch across there, so it's only got 1 inch or 2 of taper to it, so that will go good. How long is she? Come on. Come on, you. She's about 10 feet. So we'll mill those right up. Check this out. They're just common house flies, but it's a very weird feeling. Ugh. It's not nice. We left it a little too long, so we got holes in it. That's what happens. So we got to get through these, or they're junk. There's about 20 flies on your hat.
I know it. Watch out, Bear. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Okay, I just got two of these logs milled up into cants. I was gonna do it. I was gonna mill them into boards, but I have so much to do and so little time. So, not sure. I want to go start cutting that trail. It's kind of important to get trucks back here. It's getting pretty tight. There's some stuff that's falling across the trail, but we were in the Dodge, so we just ran it over. But for everyone else getting back here, they don't have beat up trucks like that, so might need to widen it out a bit. So that's kind of where we're at. Go do some cutting on the trail, see how long it lasts. It's really hot out, and these bugs are crazy. I'm gonna have to throw a bug net on for that trail, because I was weed whacking the driveway and just getting absolutely destroyed by black flies. So yeah, the bugs are here, folks. They're here. But yeah, there's just so much I want to do, and I don't have much time up here, so I have to prioritize. So I'm working how my brain works, a little scatterbrained. I'm painting eaves, doing some milling, then being like, I should cut the trail. So I'm probably gonna go cut some trail. Yeah, we'll see how much we get done today. She's hot. Little filmer boy. You the new cameraman?
So are you gonna be a professional YouTuber when you grow up?
Yep.
Yeah? What kind of content are you going to focus on?
I don't know.
Do-it-yourself stuff? How to build?
I don't know. So.
I don't know.
Quad riding?
What is this mic for?
We're talking.
Oh, so I need that on?
Nope. It's picking it up. Okay. This is an update. Still getting, I put the last coat on the eaves. We're gonna get that tossed up today. I was gonna go cut trail, but we don't have a quad that's running up here right now. And so I might either walk down, it's quite a ways, and just kind of cut as far as I can. Might wait till it cools off. I had to get reception on my cell phone to contact somebody. So we use a throw line and throw weight at work to get our ropes in trees to climb. So I put one of those up in the tree, put a little bag on the end, put my cell phone up. I got signal enough to send some text messages, so that's interesting. I've never done that before. Makes sense, right? Get it up as high as you can. So that's a nice little trick. You can put a weight on a string that would do the same thing, and then you throw it up in a tree. But got 2 logs milled up. It's been a very unproductive day, but it's hot and it's very buggy. So the screened-in porch is doing the trick. It's working really good. So we might walk to the lake and cool off because it's way too hot, and then as it cools off later, we'll get to work. We'll get that eaves trough up. At least we'll get a rain catch. And I mean, it wasn't a waste of a weekend because I still had to do some maintenance stuff, the boring stuff. And it was a good time spent with the boy and my father. So it's kind of a bummer though. We were gonna get the boat down to the lake and do some fishing, but I'm not carrying it down that far. No sir. Okay, well the quad's not running, so we're pushing her. And it's buggy. It's very hot. But we gotta get this boat to the lake. We did it. Holy moly, did we ever work up that swim. We made it. Just drag the boat here. So let's get her in the water and do some fishing. Oh yeah, and we don't have a paddle, so if this boat motor that hasn't ran for a couple years dies on us out there, then I guess
Swimming
we'll figure it out.
Shore.
We'll figure it out. Okay, we made it to the lake after all that, and we're fishing. But yeah, there's been a lot of things not going right this weekend, but that's okay. It is what it is. And I just got to learn to adapt. Not everything's going to go right all the time. So the most important thing is we got the boys here. 3 generations in a fishing boat in the middle of nowhere. That's what it's about. You having fun, bud?
Yeah.
What about you, bud?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. Paradise.
Okay, guys, so this next clip seems to follow the theme for this weekend, but I didn't turn the mic on. So, probably what I was saying in this clip is didn't get anything done really. Got some maintenance stuff done. Talked about a bunch of things I was going to do that never got around to being done. The bugs were atrocious. I've never had them that bad, probably. Mixed with the heat, all three of us were just broken by the end of this. And we only had one full day there to get stuff done. So it was a mix between trying to be present and enjoying the time with my dad and my son and getting stuff done, and also finding it in me to film while being attacked by bugs and the heat. So this episode was short and sweet. Next time we get up there, we're going to get some stuff done. And like always, guys, appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for episode 13.